Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. We're going to talk about the Cancer new moon and the blessings that it has in store for you guys for your sun, moon, and rising placements. Please check your moon and or your rising placements for deeper resonance. Happy Cancer season. Happy solstice. Wherever you are in the world, it might be summer, it might be winter. Happy solstice nonetheless. I'm going to go ahead and jump into your reading, Capricorn. Let's see here. All right, Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do we have for the signs of Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising placements for this Cancer new moon? Let's see. Okay, so you have healing, Capricorn. Sorry, I don't know why it's not really focused. There we go. You have healing. Could be healing of your body, especially for those of you who either hurt yourselves or had an injury, or maybe there's a part of your body that is just kind of weakened and worn down for whatever reason, maybe just from, wear and tear. Others of you, maybe you're just kind of being overworked at this time, or you have been for the past few weeks, few months. And now is the time to really heal your body. Make sure that you're eating foods, drinking beverages, taking vitamins that are going to help soothe your body and actually heal those parts of your body that have been worn down. Okay. So definitely take this time during this Cancer new moon energy for the next 30 days for this Cancer new moon phase, or just the new moon phase, to really heal your bodies. Okay, so if you've been kind of doing extra work, or maybe there's a part of your body that's just kind of achy, maybe from tension or from sitting a certain way, or maybe you're walking a lot, maybe you need to heal your feet and your legs, go get a massage, go to chiropractor, go to some type of bodily therapy, like physical therapy if you need to maybe go to get an ice bath, maybe take more warm or hot baths, with like sea salt baths or something like that. Like, I just feel like there's something of also just needing to rest your body as well. Okay. Some of you guys just need to take naps during this new moon phase. You just need to take naps. You need to sleep and really give your body the rest that it needs. Okay. This is also healing of your mental and emotional body as well. So whatever past traumas, past hurts, past pains, sadness, anger, resentment, regrets, what have you, whatever it is that you're holding on to, Capricorn, at this time, or moving on up until this time, it's really good to kind of focus on the things that are kind of following you around and, just kind of sticking to you. It's like, if there's a certain trigger that you have, or a certain person that pops into your mind, or a certain circumstance that pops into your mind from the past, and it really triggers you or it really hurts you, it's about that time to lay it to rest now. It's now time to just kind of leave it in the past. Whatever didn't work out back then, whether it be in a relationship or with a job or with a career, with education, maybe with moving to another city, another country. Maybe there was a certain project that just didn't really unfold like you thought it would. Plans fell through, regarding a certain situation or circumstance or experience. Just leave it in the past. Don't carry that with you. It's time to heal. It's time to get all of these sticky, icky, pokey things off of you so that you can move forward towards success, right? It's time for you to just move forward now. What was, and what is now is determined only by you, okay? Towards the future. For sure. Because there is an energy here that I'm seeing here for you guys, Capricorn, where you will be seen in a better light, or you will, or maybe you will step into an experience feeling stronger. Okay, definitely. But you do need to, lay some things to rest, or maybe you need to rest. Maybe it's both. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull 2 more oracle messages, you guys, for this Cancer new moon energy. It's a card that fell out. There was a card that fell out that said heightened intuition. Interesting. Some of you guys, maybe your intuition is kind of on point at this time. You're feeling some things, you're getting some downloads, or, you're just kind of reading people in a way that, in a very, very, keen way. Could be at this time. All right, let's see. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising signs for this Cancer new moon blessing message. Yeah, so we have sensitive emotions, like we were discussing, a moment ago. You have 𝍊𝑋𝑼𝑎𝑟. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So, yeah, Capricorn, there's some things that, or maybe there's nothing necessarily actively happening right now, okay, or just in your life currently, but you may wake up one morning, or maybe just one afternoon or something, you might be just going about your day and you just kind of feel, icky, you just kind of feel sad, easily irritated, okay. I don't know. I hate to bring this up, but like for those of you who, those of you who are female, your period might be a little bit intense, okay? It might be a little bit intense during this time. So, really take that time to, take some extra care of yourself. There could be some, you may not know, Capricorn, some of you guys might be pregnant. And if you do know, then, then that's the answer. You might be pregnant. And so again, you really need to take this time to really take care of yourself. And if you're not trying to get pregnant, okay, then, if it's not pregnancy, then, definitely it just has something to do with a past situation, something that just bothered you. Maybe it could just be an intrusive thought. Maybe it's just something that, you thought that you kind of like forgot about and you're like, whatever. And then it just pops into your head and you're just like, ooh, like, that bugs me. The best thing for you to do is just kind of face it and just be like, okay, that was stupid, or that sucked, or, and just kind of, yeah, just kind of face it. I just feel like you just need to face it. It's not a situation where you should, just toss it aside and just be like, whatever, I don't want to think about that. It's like, no, you really do need to think about it, because this is how you're going to heal it. Don't put a band-aid on it. This is not a band-aid situation anymore. This is needing to possibly do some surgery, take some things out, it, it's time to heal that, whatever wounds are attached to you. And this is on a mental and emotional, spiritual level. But on a physical level, once again, this is something where maybe it is, some of you guys need to go into surgery, okay, to completely heal something in your body. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have 𝍊𝑋𝑼𝑟. Be gentle with yourself. Yeah, y'all. Capricorn, your entire message is all about taking care of yourself, truly. You really need to take care of yourself, you guys, during this Cancer new moon. That's what's really going to help you and bless you, okay? If you're really trying to, if you're really trying to put yourself together or put yourself back together, and you want to emerge back into the world, and, you want to feel, like you have all your pieces put together, you feel, like intact, you want to feel clean, you want to feel cleansed, you want to just feel like, I'm going out into the world ready and steady, right? I'm ready to go. Well, again, this is where a lot of self-care, a lot of gentleness, is really going to be the key here for you to kind of, so if you're trying to get back on your feet and you're trying to go back to work, or you're trying to get back into the world, and you're just, you're like, I need to go back to this project, or I need to work on this, I need to work on that, I got to fix this in the house, I need to do this, I need to do that, or, whatever it is. If you have not taken rest, like substantial rest, you're just going to have to fall, you're going to go out and do this work, and then you're going to have to go start this whole process again, right? And that's going to be annoying. It's going to be really annoying, Capricorn. So if you're thinking like, well, I've already rested, I took like, you know, a couple weeks off, well, you might need to take a month off. Just saying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're capable, if you're able to do that. I'm not saying like, you know, but you need more rest than you think. You need way more rest than you think. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more oracle message, you guys, and then we are going to jump into the tarot. Okay. All right, for Capricorn, let's see. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising placements, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do we have? What more do we have for Capricorn for their new moon in Cancer messages? All right, let's see. Yeah, so you have Aries, okay? So this is showing me here that yes, you have a lot to do. You have a lot you want to do. It's not, this is not necessarily like having a lot that you need to do necessarily. I mean, it's kind of turned into a need because you really want, it's like a desire. Like there are a lot of things that you want to get done. Right. And we also have Saturn in Aries too. So it's like that's kind of like conflicting with like, oh, rest and relaxation and self-care. And then you have Aries that's like, no, we have to get things done like right now. um, there's a lot that you want to do, and there's a lot to be done. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there isn't a lot to be done. However, the most important message that I'm getting here is that you really need to take care of yourself in the process. Okay. So yeah, you may have a lot to do. Okay. It just depends on your circumstance. Some of you guys really need to lay down. Okay. You really need to take a nap. You really need to take some time off. You know, but others of you, you know, if you're, you know, if you're capable, you know, your body is fine, you're healthy, things like that, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know, taking or leave of absence or anything like that, or you're not pregnant or you're not injured or whatever. Yeah, go ahead and get this work done for sure. But in the process, on a day by day basis, make sure that you're sleeping, making sure that you're, you know, go to the spa if you can, or go take yourself out to lunch or something, you know, go out with some friends, just have some leisure time. You know what I mean? Go on a vacation for a little bit, take a few days off. I don't know. Like there's just something here in the process of this Aries energy of this, you know, fearlessness, this, you know, leadership, this innovation, right? Yeah, that's awesome. But at the same time, don't forget rest, self-care. Bottom of the deck, we have Scorpio. It's kind of intense. As the card says, intense, deep, transformative. So as you are working on the surface, Capricorn, and getting things done, right? Scorpio is here to say, hey, you have some things going on deep down inside, whether it's in your body or in your soul or in your heart or your mind, that need to be kind of organized. They need to be taught, or they need to be, you know, tossed out and recycled. Like you don't need this anymore. It's fine. Scorpio is like, Scorpio energy is like, it knows that it's intense. It knows that it's a lot, but Scorpio is very calm about it. You know, it's like, yeah, this is not going to feel good. It's going to suck, but like this needs to happen. Sorry, you know? Aries is like, no, we need to get this done now. We need to hurry up. It's like snapping the fingers, you know, clapping the hands, like, hurry up, let's go. But Scorpio is like, yeah, that's cool, but we really need to get this like deeper healing situation like together. You know, we really need to start this, get this ball rolling. So I just feel like, you know, for some of you Capricorn, this is going to be a very conflicting time during the, you know, the Cancer new moon. But if you do take these messages, you know, to heart, and you at least try to implement this rest and relaxation, this healing energy, whether on a physical level or on a spiritual, emotional, or mental level, I think that you guys are really going to benefit. I really see that you guys are really going to benefit from this if you take this Scorpio energy and you actually really do some inner work and some healing for yourself while you are you know, taking part in this Aries trailblazing fire energy, this creative energy. Okay. Doesn't matter what you do for work. You know, there's something about Aries. It's the creation fire, you know, the fire of creation. It makes way for new things. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot really quickly. Capricorn. Pull some tarot, and then we will clarify them towards the end of your reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, ancestors of light, messengers of light. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, yep, you have work to do. Yes, you do. It's the Eight of Pentacles. I get it. We get it. It's totally understandable. I believe the Eight of Pentacles is actually the Sun in Capricorn, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you have a lot of work to do, Capricorn. Like, it's fine. Understandable. Continue to do your work, for sure. But set boundaries. Don't overdo it, okay? It's okay to say no. It's okay to just be like, hey, this is a lot on my plate. Like, somebody else can do it. Like, this is not my job, right? Two of Cups. So there's definitely something here regarding, you know, two energies coming together. It doesn't necessarily have to be people. It can just be your job. It can just be a lot of work. This is work that you really love. Like, you really love what you do. And this is why you put so much effort into these projects or this business or this company. This project could also, you know, be your relationship with somebody. Maybe you guys have put a lot of work and effort. You know, you guys have grown with this person financially, and, you know, maybe you guys have had kids together. I don't know. But there's some type of you know, energy of you know, needing to pull your energy away a little bit, or just set some boundaries. You don't have to pull your energy away, but just kind of set some boundaries. Just learn how to say no. You know, learn how to say no, or just say, hey, you know, not right now. Okay, during this Cancer new moon phase. And then we have the Eight of Wands, so that's great. That's Sagittarius energy. So if you want this Eight of Wands energy, this swiftness, you know, you want to be agile, you want to get things done, you're ready to, you know, get the ball rolling, whatever it is that you're really, some of you guys, this could be marriage as well. I don't know, maybe you're planning something. There's some type of event that you're planning. Whatever it is, do not overdo it. Do not pile everything on one plate. Kind of compartmentalize, okay? Kind of organize some things. Get to one thing later. Do one step at a time, okay? Because you want to get things done fast, but you're kind of being asked with the Queen of Swords, slow down. Just slow down for a minute, okay? This is not the time to rush anything, but if you want that agility and you want that swiftness, you need to make sure that you're resting yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands really quickly. All right, let's see, y'all. Okay, you have the Four of Wands clarifying the Queen of Swords. So yes. Yeah, so this has something to do with your home, or it has maybe it's something, maybe you're working from home, or there's just something here about an event of some kind. Maybe you're an event planner. I don't know, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and you really need to kind of I don't know if you guys have Venus in Taurus. If you guys have Venus in Taurus, this could be a female that you're dealing with that you need to put boundaries up against. If you are a female, you're, you know, you need to put boundaries up, you know. You may need to really make it very clear to someone, hey, I cannot do this right now. Okay, so it might be very verbal. You're actually using your voice or your words to tell somebody, hey, I've done enough. I've done enough work for today, or I've done enough work for this week. I can take a break, right? King of Cups. Okay, this is Cancer energy. I'm sorry. Well, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of energy, but this is Scorpio energy. I'm sorry. So there's that, you know, there's just like that transformative energy, like we talked about Scorpio earlier. So you could be in a relationship with a Scorpio, you guys. You could be in a relationship with a Cancer or a Pisces. But I'm just getting that because there's a lot of Venus here. So again, there's just this need to really make sure that you check your Venus sign. But you guys really need to take care of yourselves. You really need to tap into that feminine energy. Some of you guys need to spend more time with women. Um, but those of you, you know, if you're in a relationship with a male, okay, or with a man, you love them very much. They love you very much, okay? Your heart space is very, very pure for each other. Absolutely big love. But there might be some unhealthy attachment or codependency there that you kind of need to, like, you know, kind of got to work that out. But then we have the Six of Cups. So I love seeing that. So this is the sun in Scorpio. Love seeing that. Beautiful. Yeah. It's going to be all right, guys. Like, if you guys take this break, if you guys rest, okay, then you have the Six of Swords. Love seeing it. I love seeing it. It's Aquarius energy. Yes. So you have two sixes. So everything's going to balance out. Take your rest, heal yourself, go to therapy if you need to, go talk to a priestess, a priest, to a spiritual practitioner, a magic worker, whoever, talk to an elder. Just, you know, just make sure, Capricorn, that you guys are remembering yourselves, okay? Take care of yourselves as you take care of others. So, so important under this new moon in Cancer, okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Capricorn.